How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you are ready for some sci-fi roguelike deck building awesomeness, because today, finally, the early access version of Command Deck is out on Steam. But what is Command Deck? Command Deck is a sci-fi roguelike deck builder where you explore the galaxy, face hostile aliens, and upgrade your starship. It will take adaptability and strategic thinking to survive and uncover the secret your enemies want to keep hidden. So yeah, we are just blasting a cool starship, getting new cards, getting better weapons, some really nice drones to help us on the way, shield, and go and befriend or make some factions as our enemies as we are trying to uncover the secrets of the universe. So without further ado, Command Deck Early Access version, here we go. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. There are 3 different game modes. We got the easier, the normal, and the harder, and easier is great for beginners, so we are just going to click on that. We got more HP, less enemy HP, more whole damage repair, and all the good stuff. Station systems are coming online, Captain. Everything is out of date, but we can make it work. We will provide support and gather intelligence from here while you work on getting to the anchor hold. Hopefully you can find out what is causing all the chaos in the region. Before you depart, you will need to choose your executive officer for the mission. I am ready to choose. So we got Pax, Lauren, Nguyen, and Smith. I usually use Lauren, but what I'd like to do today is check out Pax's 1 actions and 1 draw on the first turn. I have some questions for you, Commander, and I am ready to depart. Let's ask some questions. Tell me more about our situation, tell me more about the space station, and why did the coalition originally withdraw from the region? Great question. It's all history now, but between the Nexi virus and the situation with the frog, the coalition's resources were stretched thin. The region, while chaotic, had been relatively stable. It was decided that the outer reaches were too remote and the ships and personnel were needed elsewhere. Okay, cool. So seemingly, if we go on different types of missions, we can ask different types of questions, and then we uncover the lore and the background of the game. So this is where we start, called the hidden base. This is our base station. We are hidden here, but you need to explore more sectors to complete our mission. Different sectors are color-coded based on the territorial control. So we got the Conglomerate, we got the Anchorite, and we got the Pirates. So what I like to do is, for example, just go here and the bottom line so we can encounter all the factions at once. So Conglomerate, here we go. And if we click on a sector, these are called subsectors, and we can discover them node by node, just going on looking for some hidden stuff, or of course fighting enemy ships. And this is the meat and potatoes of the game, the ship fighting. Okay, thanks to Pax we are having more actions in the first turn and more cards. Really quickly, just go through the cards. We got a combat drone. Combat drones fires 1 blast for every attack card played. It is a really cool support. I usually use drones if I can and get drone cards out of the card sellers and things like that, because in this case we have like really nice extra damage, and of course there are drones with defensive mechanism and all the cool stuff. Disruptor blast. Fire 1 blast and disruptor deals 1 damage. On a whole strike, discards 1 enemy card. So whole damage means if we hit the enemy ships and they don't have any shields. We are having 1 shield at the moment. It's kind of tricky. It fooled me first, but shields are counted by these colorful circles around the ships. The more you have, the more shield you got. So with the disruptor blast, we hit this guy, and thanks to that, he discarded 1 card. Pretty powerful stuff. And then I'm just going to put 2 shields. This 1 shield is blocks 1 shot, decays at the end of the turn, and this is a stable shield. Blocks 1 shot, does not decay. So let's go to So let's just go with the stable shield. And then we can choose cards to hold on to. I would say Missile is dealing 1 damage but ignoring shield, and this is the other shield that decays. Let's just, you know, hold them until the next turn. Okay, so Blaster Fire deals 1 damage. Let's remove the shield of the enemy. So 1 blaster plus the drone is taking down this one, so we can apply free hit to the enemies. We just hold on to the others. We got another blaster called Heavy. Heavy blaster deals 2 damage and 20% chance to start a fire. Fire means at the end of turn, deal 1 damage per fire, then reduce fire by 1. It's a stacking damage over time mechanism. Okay, let's just go with the Missile, which is ignoring shield, but thanks to the drone, we took down the shield, and go with the Heavy blaster, and we just took down the first enemy ship. Easy peasy. Really like the animation, how they just, you know, blow up. Okay, we can choose between 3 cards or take 10 metal. Metal is the currency of the game. Captain, we salvage 54 metal from the wreckage. We can also add a card to our deck. Tactical Blast, raise 1 shield, fire 2 blasts, super good. Disruptor Missile, enemy is discarding 1 card, and we have this decaying shield or get 10 metal. I would say let's just go with the Tactical Blast because it's like a really nice in between. We are getting some shield and dealing some damage at the same time. Okay, another enemy is here. We got extra actions. He got no shield, so let's just remove 1 of the cards. Then the Heavy Blaster, no fire damage unfortunately. Let's just, you know, push it to the limit. It has 2 HP left. We got 10% of evasion by default, and it was working, so 1 blaster, 1 blaster. Let's hold on to the shields. Okay, got 1 damage, so I would go Combat Drone, Missile, and... Okay, the drone was waste, but I usually deploy them because they look super cool and just love extra, you know, support fire. Okay, same amount of metal. So prepare to take fire. We got 1 stable shield, 1 normal shield, and this is something new called Cryo Foam, which negates 1 fire. So of course, if we are having fire on the ship and it is ticking, if we apply this foam, it will just decrease it by 1. Okay, we got Strength Laser. With 1 Strength Laser, cannot miss. Each shield on target reduces damage by 1. Fire strength with 4 lasers, so I guess we're dealing 4 damage. Hopefully I get it right, so let's just get the laser. Here's the other low threat guy. It has 3 shields and 3 drones at the same time. Interesting. So I would say blaster to remove the shields, then go with a laser, and that's it, because it dealt 4 damage. Woohoo! Okay, same amount of metal. Evasive action, increase evasion by 20% and draw 1 card. Yeah, I guess evasion is super good. Let's go. Equipment cache, repair 8 damage, took 1 damage, so not a big deal. Upgrade a random card. Laser plus. Okay, this is a strength 6 laser. Really good. Look at this fella. Looking really awesome, like classic, you know, Star Trek Traveler type of thing. Super great. Merchant's auto-translator is broken, but the language of commerce is universal. What a sentence. I love this. Okay, we got augments as well. Reduce damage taken from fire by 1. Really nice. Anti-drone laser. Overclock, gain 2 actions. Raise 2 reflector shields. Reflects 1 shot back to the attacking ship. Decays at the end of the turn. And evasive action, we already know this. How about the reflector shield? That sounds really great, so we can reflect the damage, you know. Eat your own medicine, I guess. Really good. And we got the reflector ship, so let's just... Reflector shield, sorry. We got the reflector shield, so it's pretty cool. Let's just take 1 with the laser. So 5 damage and the disruptor. Oh no. He had 1 more shot. Okay, never mind. Let's just hold on to these. And then, ooh, look at this. We just reflected some of these blasts. Really good. Extra thing and give it like a laser. Ooh, good. Hold on to the shields. Okay, we are discarding one card. That's a bummer. No problem. Heavy blast. Shield. Let's hold on to it. Okay. Could have been better, but let's just take it down. And then shoot a missile. Okay. So finally a drone. And then a tactical blast. One shield, 2 blasts. And the drone just dealt 1 damage. Discarding the normal blast. Boy, we are taking a nice amount of damage, but of course this is the end type of enemy here, so let's just go with the laser and slice it into pieces. Bam. Nice. 75 metal from the wreckage. Overload. 6 blasts. We got code generation. Choose one of 3 random cards and add it to your hand. Exhaust this card. Oh boy, okay. And accumulator. Fire 1 blast per level. If retained, increase level by 1. Whew. Okay, that's good. Let's go with this one and keep it. Nice amount of metal, so we can just go back to the card dealer, and I got the drone. Of course. You prepare to pass through the warp gate and return to home base. Once you leave, you will be unable to return to the sector. Home base will repair 100% of your hull damage. Thank you. Welcome back, Captain. Reaper crews will get to work immediately. Engineering are working with anything they can find to give a better chance out there. What upgrade should we install? Okay. +1 actions. Refund the action costs of deploying equipment. I guess like drones. Gain 1 action if the first card played in a turn is an attack. Draw 1 card if it's not an attack. Really nice. Gain 1 action. Sure, so we can decide that doing an action, doing the extra card. Pretty nice. Okay, so here we are. Let's just discover. Nothing to check out here, but with these outlines, there are like potential stuff to look for. Light cruiser. Threat is medium. Look at this. Look at the colors. Wow. Super awesome. Kind of psychedelic. Love it. Okay, so tactical blast. Get rid of the shield. But we also raised a shield. Then a 4 laser. And then I'd like to install a shield. And then just blast a missile and discard because we need new cards. Shield is holding. Heavy blaster. Another. And then please discard at least 1 card. Great. Okay, no attacks. Combat drone. And the shield. And let's just keep like 2 of these. Haha. This reflecting thing is super awesome. So if we do this, if I use an attack first, we get an extraction. But we don't need an extraction because the laser is super powerful. Okay, fire missile. Oh, we can apply fire. Okay, let's just go with the dot type of thing. Go here. This is the command ship, so no thank you. Card merchant augments, and we can delete the card. Let's go delete like a normal blast because we are getting too much cards in the deck. Okay, pretty similar light cruiser. Let's get started. So if I deal a heavy blast, we can get like 3 actions back. So I would say another blaster here, and I'm just going to keep the anti-drone thing because maybe he's just going to deploy one of these. Seemingly no evasive action. Disruptor blast, and let's keep these, you know, just in case. Reflector, and get the blast. Okay, seemingly he's not spawning any of those drones, so I'm just going to get rid of the other. So this is accumulating nicely. Tactical blast, then a missile. And just apply shields and just retain it. Finally a drone. So go with the drone. And then, you know, let's wait for it. Shield, and then we hold on to the cards. Okay. So now it's showtime. Let's go extra laser. And I'd really want to check out this accumulator. Here we go. Super good. Kind of reminds me of a helicopter being taken down. Okay, anti-drone laser, disruptor blast to discard cards. It's one of my favorite mechanics, so I'm just going to go with that. Extra evasive action, super good. Shipyard. Maximum haul. Member of the Shipwrights Guild tend to be less talkative than their merchant brethren. Okay. Upgrade a card or maximum haul. Let's buy maximum haul, and you know, later we just come back and maybe spend more gold. Sorry, metal. Gold is a metal technically, so pretty close. Disruptor, so we got extra actions. Tactical blast, and you know, why not? And I'm just not going to keep one blast damage because it's not that good in my opinion. So combat drone, evasive action. Let's keep these, all of them. Oh, okay. Bunch of shields. So all of them. Each shield on target reduces damage by 1. So this is a 6 laser. So hopefully I can just take care of these. And then once again. And fire a missile. Oh, maybe that was a super bad idea, because I thought we are going to take down shield with the lasers, but no. Have a blaster. You know what, let's just go with that, because I really like to make it just discard a couple of cards. Okay. Fire is ticking on it. So I guess, bam. Okay. Good one. Salvage. Regular blasts and missiles have a 15% chance to start a fire. Heavy blasts have a 16% chance. Wow. This is super good. Okay, get a 4 shield. So hopefully we can like just get rid of the worst cards. Yeah, what is this? Every temporary shield has a 35% chance to remain at the end of the turn. Oh yes, that's a good one. Okay, boss of the sector called Toll Road. Wow. Really nice. Okay, let's just discard a couple of cards, my friends. Some laser blast, and you know, all the shields we can have. And here this is like an asteroid field, so in 2 turns looks pretty nasty. Blaster, and yeah, the reflective shield. Oh boy, yeah. I was too excited about the reflecting thing, so that was a bad one. Bad choice. Okay, let's just go with the layouts. So we are taking a couple of damage, but fortunately the shield is holding against the asteroids as well. This is really nice. Okay, take care of the drone. And then we just summon a combat drone. Oh no, no blasts, no normal blasts. Okay, asteroid wave imminent, 3 to 4 impact predicted. Oh boy. Evasive action for sure. Then blast with a laser. And you know, just I guess keep some of these, so maybe mitigate some damage. He's not doing anything damagey. Okay, so our evasion was doing really nicely. I would say that's a cool thing. Oh, this is a reflective shield, so I just put on my own tactical blast, and yeah, basically nothing happened. Okay, let's you know, shields. I don't know, let's get rid of some of these things and just hold on to these. I just put down the accumulator, some laser stuff, and yeah, that's it. Woohoo! Another sector is cleared, or subsector, sorry. Shield Overload Vulcan. Fire 1 best per level. Level all Vulcan cards by 1. Ooh boy, okay. Really nice. Chain shields. Raise 2 shields, gain 1 action, draw 1 card. Okay. Definitely something we need. What about the shipyard once again? Repair damage, upgrade a card. I'd like to upgrade the Disruptor Blast. Thank you. Okay. Let's get back, repairing 100% of the whole damage. Okay. What upgrade should we install? +1 action, refund the action. Basic blaster and missile cards fire +1 shot, and basic temporary shield cards raise +1 shield. I would say +1 action. Pirates or Anchorite? Let's go Anchorite because it sounds a bit more mystical. Equipment, upgrade a random card. That's good. These are nebulas. Warning, nebula detected. Sensors cannot determine if an enemy ship is present. That was not in the demo for sure, so let's see. Okay, nebula is safe. Nebula is safe. Things get lost in thick clouds of nebulas like these. For the medal. And of course, the fourth nebula had to host an enemy. Anchorite Warden. Oh, look at this. Super brutal. Okay, let's get rid of these fellas. And I would say Goblin Drone. Card is held. Equipment pile once played. Wow. Okay, the combat drone is being disabled. Then let's go with laser. And the laser. And a tactical blast. Yeah. And hold on to the heavy blast. And of course, some of the cards cannot be seen in Nebula. Okay. Oh, wow. That's super good. Okay, what a nice idea. Okay. Disruptor. Then I just apply all the shields I have. Cool. So how about some reflection, my friend? Okay, not anymore. Haha. Exhaust. We got the Cryo Flood. Prepare to take fire. Unstable shield, 1 shield and cryofoam. Tactical blast plus. So what I like about this game is that, you know, going into combat is not just 2 characters or a couple of characters are just standing in front of each other and doing some idle animation. It actually looks really good to see these ships are going in space, and you know, technically this is an idle animation as well, but it just feels really good. Not sure why. Okay, let's get rid of these. Combat drone once again, and some card discarding thing and shields. Okay. Laser, laser, heavy blast. Oh, that was a miss. Oh boy. Okay. Discarded 2 cards. Not really nice. Chain shield. And yeah, I guess, yeah, before the impact comes, we just take it down. Played cards. Blaster 4. You know, let's just take metal. Did not like those, unfortunately. Command ship, so let's just jump around. High threat, medium threat. Okay, medium threat. Raise 1 shield, fire 2 blasts. Okay, heavy blaster, so fire is there. Also extra fire things, but it had a little helper guy, so shield, shield, shield. Okay. Super cool. Evasive action. Reflective shield. And some cool laser. Oh yeah, they ignore armor. Oh, I kind of forgot this. Well, never mind. I'm just going to keep this, so it will deal more damage later on. Combat drone, disruptor blast, and you know, extra shield. Let's just hold on to the accumulator. I have to use it because You know, it's still there. Ooh, and Tactical Blast. Wow, missed all of them. Yeah, 50% evasion. Wow, okay. That was unfortunate, but yeah, we still have them. Okay, we definitely need some repairing. So shipyard. Start combat with +1 shield, upgrade the card, and 5% better evade. We can get all of them. Okay, upgrade the card. Super nice. Combat drone. Thank you. What about these? Upgrade the card, repair 4 damage. That was pretty fortunate. Unknown ship. Okay, look at these DOS type of windows. Really great. An unmarked vessel is hailing us. The feed is audio only, with the speaker's voice distorted by some kind of filter. So you are the coalition ship raising hell across the reaches. You've been great for business, so I'd like to do you a favor. Call it a thank you, or if you'd prefer, an investment. You'll have to pay a nominal fee, of course. We are civilized people after all. They are offering to counterfeit one of our cards. Is that something you can do? Just, you know, copy code? Only one way to find out. Pay 15 metal. Select a card to duplicate. Okay. Disruptor Blast. Thank you. And handshake successfully something. Okay. That's a super neat addition. Card merchant. Oh boy, I don't have enough money to do so. So let's go against the high threat stuff. Okay, let's see. Tactical Blast. So we got extra actions back. Fire missile. Yeah, we use all of them. What is this? Ram enemy. Oh boy. Ram the enemy ship. Deal up to 6 damage to both ships. Both ships? Okay. Interesting. Disruptor, laser, and Durlax Smasher. Okay. It looks like a battery. Okay, cool. Just got the disruptor one. Haha, some reflecting thing. You know, let me know in the comments. Is it just me? Or you also like have the same reaction when you reflect damage to enemies? It just feels so good. And it goes down. Okay, it rammed itself into death. Oh boy. Interesting tactics. Gain 4 temporary shields when your deck is cycled. Okay, I guess, you know, they had to hide something dark and secretive, so they sacrifice themselves. Okay, cool. Destroy all drones and shields. All of them. Oh no. Defensive turret, fire 1 blast for every defensive card played. Ho, cool one. Okay, can we delete a card? Yes, like a normal blast. And we have to face the boss here, the command chip. Phalanx. Jesus. Wow, look at this. It doesn't even fit the screen. Okay, good. Okay, please discard. Okay. I just, you know, used everything I've got, I guess, so. Okay, discard more. Start some fires. Do a laser. That's great. Okay, so far so good, I would say. Heavy blast, all the shields, and the accumulator is staying because we need some extra things. Okay, get rid of the laser drones, a combat drone, for example. And then tactical blast, discard cards, and here we go. Just summon a drone. And then, oh, it's a normal blast. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just going to keep this and hope for better cards. Oh yeah, much better. So laser, then evasive action. We get like 1 card. And we got like extra stuff because we cycled the deck, okay? Defensive turret and shield. And thanks to that, the defensive turret is just blasting things. Okay. Player equipment pile. Okay, these are deployed. Great. So shield, and disruptor. Woohoo! What a cool combo. Okay. man, that's really great. Tactical blast. And then heavy blast, so fire and more tactical. 6+, okay, now nice time to use it, I guess. Okay, no shields. So discarding like crazy. Shields, okay. I would say we are pretty okay. Okay. Laser is just ignoring some of these. Reflective shield. Okay. Oh, now he has some heavy hitters. Okay, so it does matter which layer we are having those. Okay, cool one. Evasive action. Go on with this and the disruptor, so some of it is getting discarded. Okay. Okay, go with the shields and the laser maybe. Yep. Discard the others. I don't know, blaster. Yeah, we just go with these. I cannot really do anything else, so let's keep the accumulator. Okay, so it doesn't have a shield, so tactical blast. Accumulator is 7+, so it's time to finish the job. And laser or missile laser. It is much more like sci-fi way to end one of the bosses. Awesome. Exfiltrate, repair 5, and disruptor overload plus. Fire 4 disruptor blasts. Ooh boy. We're going to get repaired, so I'm just getting the disruptor blast. So do we have enough money to go back and talk to the shipper? No, it's sold out. And yeah, I guess we are pretty okay from now on. So let's just go on, and hull damage is repaired. Draw +1 card, retain up to 3 actions at the end of the turn. Okay, that's cool. So what we can do is, let's go to another sector. Unknown ship. The enemy ship is using hacking tech to interfere with our systems. They appear to be trying to escape the salvage technology. What should we do? Allow the enemy to escape, enter combat while hacked. Your own cards will show limited information, but you will gain an augment if you survive. Definitely want to check it out because this sounds super good. Can I do it? Oh, that wasn't available. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was kind of waiting to see this. Okay, never mind. +1 action on turn 2, 160 metal or search and destroy plus extra stuff. Okay. Sell your laser plus card for 121 metal or decline their offer. You'll receive a hail from my passing civilian freighter. This sector has become a war zone and our weapon systems are underpowered. You know, let's just sell it. We give you something extra. Escort cruiser. Okay, another asteroid zone stuff. So let's just blast and then discard as many as possible. And all the shields. Cool one. Fire these. And let's prepare for the asteroids. Super great animation. Okay. I did not have any drones. But let's take down the enemy drone. Do a reflection. And then just let it discard some stuff. You know, let's discard all the cards because now we can just decimate it more card-wise. Laser and some shield. Okay. Put down the drone and yeah, just finish the guy. Combat drone. Double shields. For each shield on your ship, create 1 shield. Wow. Sounds like a cool combination. Okay, what about these? Basilisk. Okay. L42 Basilisk. Okay, let's go and Let's see. So shield, in this case we get more cards. Shield. Ooh, look at this. Disruptor. And then I guess just, you know, get rid of one card, which is more than 0 cards getting rid of, so. Great. Oh, that was a misclick. Never mind, let's just, you know, cycle the deck so we can get like extra cool stuff. Defensive turret, the shields, the laser. And yeah, why not? 1 damage is still damage, so. Blaster, shield, chain shield, heavy blast, and yep. Okay, we are taking nasty hits, so. Bomber drone. That was a bad timing. Should have summoned the drone earlier. And the defensive turret is haha. What a nice way to finish off enemy with a defensive turret. Shield drone. Yeah, we don't have a shield drone as far as I know. Nebula. Okay, 30 medal. Battery weight. Equipment auto deploy and repair 10 damage. I'd like to, you know, just get all of them because they sound really good. Cash. 4 shields. Card merchant. Delete a card. So finally get rid of the blaster thing. And wait, so can we just go to... This is a sector command ship. Are you sure you're ready for this fight? I guess yes. Because there are like other enemies there and... Whoa! Almost 200 HP. Okay. That sounds a little bit intimidating, but... Let's see. Maybe I screw up totally. Because I was kind of curious that what happens if we take on the boss ship with other, you know, ships in the vicinity. What is this? Auto updater. Upgrade all cards in hand at the end of every third turn. Okay. That's not something I like to see, so hold on to this. Okay, yeah, being upgraded. Oh, boy. That was bad. Shield drone. Chain shield, extra shields, and yeah, just keep the accumulator. Does not have any drone. So let's go with missiles. Ignoring shields, so we're not getting hit. So I just get this laser thing. And accumulator stays. Okay. So now reflector shield, extra shield. Oh. Evasive maneuver, more shields because of the cycle. Accumulator, why not? And more shields. Ooh. What is the maximum amount of shield that we can put on? It's like, look at this. We are like a planet. Cool. Okay, discard. Discard. Shields, okay. This is a missile, not getting reflected, but these will be reflected, so no problem. And the chain shield. Ooh, no, just use it. It's good that we can cancel it if you misclick. I guess we're getting there. Okay, let's get rid of those upgraded cards, my friends. Thank you. Shield. Fire damage is going on really nicely. It's like heavy blast. Yeah, not the best. So like shield. Shield on the card. And yeah. The timing is really important, so shield, double shield, then, you know, they just discard a couple stuff. Fire is going on. Do we have like a cryo thing? Did I get a cryo thing? No. Okay. That was a bad idea. Keeping those, maybe the fiery one as well. Yeah, so now it's a good time to use the accumulator. Oh boy, the shield is being decimated. So go with a blaster, and then a shield, and a double shield. Oh, and the accumulator is keeping the value. Okay, that is nice. Haven't really had a chance to see it. Okay, heavy blast. Then a reflector. And then like this. Can we do this? I really hope so. Okay. I don't know. Oh boy. Yep. Okay, so that was a cocky move. So turns out that it's not the best idea to take on the boss ship and all the others. You can take down, get some cool cards, and maybe you know, level up your items, but that's a good thing. So mission report. We got the whole metal remaining, total metal, evasion cards, all the draws, all the actions, auto shields, and great statistics. So yeah, Command Deck Early Access version has a bunch more to offer than the demo version. We got the Nebula things, we got different types of cards, extra combos, that the chain shield thing was really cool. Different types of, like, you know, faction based things, different events, and it is just a really great roguelike deck building game with some old school science fiction theme. Really great. If you're looking for a cool game from awesome devs, check out Command Deck. Is a really great roguelike deck building game. Thank you very much for the devs for sending me the key for the early access version. If you like it, click all the nice buttons on the screen and check out the description and buy Command Deck to support cool indie games. For today, I was the Alchemist, and I am seeing you with many more awesome indie game gameplays extremely soon. Take care.